Hello, you guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Brienne, for those of you who are new here, and I decided I'm going to take you guys along with me these next couple of days and do more of a vlog style video. It's going to be a little bit more chatty because I want to go into a bit of detail of some of the things I've been struggling with postpartum, being almost a year postpartum now, and just some weight struggles and just kind of thinking about where I was before I got pregnant, before I got married, and where I am now, and how it's just been rather tough for me to get the baby weight off and just all the things. So I'm just going to be a little chatty in this vlog, but we're going to be doing things. So I'm going to take you into my kitchen. We're going to be making some yummy, nutritious, and delicious meals. I also want to kind of show you guys like my postpartum fitness routine. I'm nowhere near where I was before getting pregnant, but I'm just kind of learning. I feel like God is just helping me and teaching me to just kind of surrender to this season of my life. As a Christian woman, I definitely just do my best to live out my life according to the Word of God and how God would have me to. And obviously, I'm still a human, right? Still have emotions. And I think this chapter of my life right now has been one of the most challenging. And it has stretched me in ways that I would have never thought possible, not just physically, but also mentally as well. And I'm sure a lot of you ladies can relate. I think one of my favorite things about content, and one of my favorite like types of content to watch, is women just being authentically themselves. Like, not trying to curate every single video that they post. And there's nothing wrong with that. I love a good aesthetic video, right? Where you're just like, wow, that's beautiful, and the angle is perfect, and the snips and the edits and everything is like curated. I love that. But I also love those like kind of raw, unedited, unfiltered, like, this is me, this is who I am. Things are not perfect. I'm not perfect. And let's walk through this journey together, and let's do what we can to uplift each other, encourage each other, inspire each other, because they say that human beings, we're a lot more similar than we'd like to think. Obviously, we're all unique and different in our own way, but we're also very similar in a lot of ways. And so one thing that I told myself before starting this YouTube channel was, I just want to be myself. I just want to be my authentic self. I don't want to try to sugarcoat who I am or dim down my faith or anything like that. I just want to do whatever it is God calls me to do. And I want to speak about whatever it is I feel led to speak about that could potentially help, encourage, motivate, inspire, so on and so forth. So that is what I intend to do. I am out here. It is a beautiful evening on our balcony. The sun has gone down. I did want to get out for a walk today, but we kind of missed that window of opportunity. It's also very, very hot outside. It was like, the real feel was like 95, and I don't have baby girl stroller. All I had was the wrap, and I really was not trying to put on that wrap because it'd be getting hot. I'm out here. I just put her down for bed. I'm gonna get dinner going soon, so I'm gonna show you guys what I'm making. I'm making a delicious marinated chicken thighs. I marinated them earlier today. It's like an sesame orange chicken vibe. I don't really know. I just threw some things together. And then I'm also going to make a cauliflower fried rice. So like a lower carb fried rice. And we will chat along the way. I also want to do a little at-home workout. So I plan to do that. I'll show you guys kind of my routine when I don't go to the gym, which lately I've just been enjoying workouts at home. Kind of some higher intensity, quick 15, 20 to 30 minute workouts. So I'll show you guys what that looks like. But yeah, let's go. Let's go. I'm going to get inside before these mosquitoes start eating me alive. All right, so I'm about to start my workout before I make dinner. I usually follow along with Mad Fit. I really like her workout she has on YouTube. A lot of them are apartment friendly. A lot of them are like HIIT workouts. So usually by the end, I'm sweating bullets. But today I'm just gonna put on some Christian Afro beats and probably set a timer for like 20 minutes. I'll probably do a mixture of some abs and some legs, maybe something else. I'm not sure. Let's get a good workout in, and then after that, I'm gonna go ahead and get dinner started. All right, workout is complete. That was a good little 15-20 minute workout. Nothing crazy. I did go to the gym yesterday, so that was pretty light, but I still worked up a sweat and that was pretty energizing. So, time to make some dinner. I got my chicken sitting out right here. Kind of wanted it to come not to room temperature, but just kind of take the chill off of it from the fridge. That way it cooks evenly in our pan. One thing I wanted to mention is creatine. Creatine is really, really good for before a workout, but not only that, I mean, just taking creatine, whether or not you're working out, is actually really, really good for your health. It actually can help speed up your metabolism and help you to lose weight faster. And this stuff is really, really good. Love to take it before our workouts. It usually gives us a really nice boost of energy and helps us to power through our workout. So creatine definitely is a go-to. Another thing I recently got was some grass-fed whey protein. This is something I have been wanting to get for the longest, especially since being postpartum, because I am breastfeeding full time. So just making sure that I'm getting enough protein in is key. I haven't been taking this a lot since I got it, but one way that I like to incorporate it in is by putting it into overnight oats, which I actually just made some delicious strawberries and cream overnight oats. And I put a scoop of this in it, which is a good addition of 25 grams of protein. I also put a scoop of collagen peptides in it as well. So that adds another 20 grams of protein. And you literally don't even taste it. So you're getting a bunch of health benefits, nutrition, and protein, and you don't even know what's in there. Another way I like to do this is smoothies. That's something I haven't been doing much of lately. But I think as we get closer to summertime, I definitely want to start incorporating more smoothies into our diet. My pan is heating up on medium, and then I'm going to start cooking the chicken. After that, I'm going to make the cauliflower fried rice, eating a little bit of baby girl's tuna that I made for her for dinner. She didn't really like it like that, so I was like, well, I might as well eat some. So I don't think I've ever mentioned before, because I've never done a vlog like this, but so before I got pregnant, I was a personal trainer and I was working at Crunch. Actually, before I moved to Florida, I was living in Georgia. And so I started working at a Crunch there. I won't say I've always been in love with fitness, but since I was like, let's see, when I moved to New York in 2016, that's when my fitness journey began, because I was probably at one of the lowest places in my life. I was pretty overweight and just super insecure in my body, just was not happy with where I was. And this was before I met Christ, before I surrendered my life to Jesus. But I began my fitness journey then, and I lost a ton of weight. I put on a ton of muscle and quickly just became obsessed with working out. I was always in the gym, 5 to 6 days a week, 2 hours a day. I was there. And I actually worked at Planet Fitness as well. And so at this point, the gym is ingrained in my DNA, and I see all the health benefits of it, and I absolutely love it. So, ever since entering into motherhood and getting married, and, like I was talking about earlier, just kind of struggling with, I guess, accepting this new season of my life, where obviously my body is completely different. It's been through a lot with pregnancy and, postpartum and things like that. So I'm just kind of, I guess, redefining my fitness journey at this point in time in my life and figuring out, okay, I can't be as extreme as I was back then, and that's okay. I really don't want to be that extreme. But what can I do now to kind of have a good balance and a healthy balance between motherhood and staying at home with my baby girl and everything like that? So it's been tough. It's honestly been a harder adjustment than I think I even realized. And You know, I'm just definitely thankful for God for just keeping me and giving me peace throughout the season. And even though I'm not where I used to be, it doesn't mean that I need to act like I can't highlight these things to you guys. So, yes, I love to eat wholesome, healthy meals for the most part, right? Of course, we have our cheat days, and I love me some brownies and whatnot, but from scratch. I make pretty much everything from scratch. I love exercising, love getting fresh air, and all of those things. So, we're going to be doing a lot of that these next couple days. So if you guys are wondering what's in the marinade, I put coconut aminos, which is an alternative to soy sauce. I put orange juice. I put fresh garlic cloves, freshly chopped up ginger, some sesame seeds, and some Worcestershire sauce, and some red pepper flakes. So that's what's in there. And I tasted it before, obviously before I put the chicken in there, and it is banging. So I'm definitely looking forward to this. I think it'll be delicious with that cauliflower fried rice. And yeah. All right, you guys, chicken is done. So I'm about to hurry up and make this fried rice because it's pretty late. It's actually like 9:30. Yeah, I gotta do better. But look at that, y'all. That looks absolutely delicious. So what I'm going to do with the marinade is I'm going to reduce it down in a saucepan, and that'll be kind of like our sauce for the fried rice and for the chicken. I usually do like a traditional fried rice. So I'll do like coconut aminos instead of soy sauce, and then I'll do sesame oil, like toasted sesame oil, but I don't have any. So that's another reason I decided to reduce the sauce instead. So I'm just going to do a basic fried rice, some onion, the cauliflower rice, some fire roasted corn, eggs, and then probably a bit of soy sauce and sesame seeds. Then I'm going to call it a night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hello you guys, it is the next day. I'm getting a bit of a late start. I ended up taking a nap with baby girl, which was on point. That definitely was much needed. So at this point, we're about to sit down and have some brunch. It's past breakfast time, so we're gonna have some brunch, and then it's beautiful outside yet again. So I want us to go outside and go for a walk and get some fresh air. So we'll probably be doing that soon after we eat our brunch. So I don't know what it is, but lately I have been so hungry. So this is what it's looking like for brunch. Some sourdough French toast that I made a few days ago, homemade hash browns, some cheesy eggs, and some bacon. Usually I only eat 2 meals a day, so I've been kind of making it a point to eat a little bit more for brunch. That way I'm actually held over for dinner time. So I don't know, that's just the way I have come to be. Like, I might have a snack in between 2 meals, but I really don't feel like having 3 meals per day anymore. So I don't know, it's just the season I'm in, but I'm gonna enjoy that. I made baby girl pretty much the same thing, and yeah, we are going to eat. Y'all, we need to talk about it. Can we just talk about it? Today was a rough day. Today was just one of them days, where you're just frustrated. And one of them days where baby girl skipped her second nap. And one of them days where I just felt like I needed a little vacation and I couldn't get that. One of them days where I just felt like I wanted to low key escape and just be on my own little island for like a half hour. Today was a little rough. I'm in the kitchen now. Baby girl is asleep. She had a bath, she had dinner. Praise the Lord. And I just made me some herbal tea, much, much needed. I made this the other day. I actually made a video of it. Pink lemon ginger tea and chamomile tea mixed together. And it's steeped in the fridge, so it's really, really good, full of flavor. I put some lemon and maple syrup in there, as you guys saw. And this is definitely hitting the spot right now. I'm making some pickled red onion. I actually started this before I put her down for bed, but I knew if I tried to stand here while she was eating and cut this onion, she probably would have started throwing her food everywhere. So I made the brine. Super simple, just vinegar, water, salt, and sugar. Yeah, today was a day. Like, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love and adore motherhood. I think it's such a just beautiful season of my life right now. And I absolutely love it. But if we're going to be real, we all have those days where it's just a little extra hard and you feel like you need a little bit of extra help and a little bit of an extra break. And sometimes that's just not possible. My husband's at work. And so, yeah, it's just one of them days. Honestly, I didn't want to record anything today. I was thinking about it. I was like, I'm supposed to be doing this 2-day part vlog and I need to be recording. But I was just like in one of those moods where I was just like, bro, I don't want to talk about anything. I don't want to like do anything. So not only that, it just wasn't really happening with baby girl not taking her second nap. So anyway, here we are. We're in the kitchen. It is evening time. This is honestly my favorite time of the day just because I get to wind down. Things just kind of slow down for the day. Don't gotta keep up with 10-month-old. As much as I love her, it's like, this is my time to relax and chill. So I'm going to put together these pickled red onions. We love these. We love to use them for salads, burgers, sandwiches, wraps, nachos, you name it. I love some good pickled red onions. And I don't have like an official recipe on my blog for just solely these pickled red onions, but I do have a summer strawberry salad recipe that utilizes pickled red onions. And so that has a recipe on there. So I will link that down below if you guys are interested in making your own. They're super duper easy. They last in the fridge for weeks. And yeah, they're definitely they taste so much better than store-bought. I actually bought some from Whole Foods a few weeks ago, probably over a month ago at this point, and they're just not hitting like that. They don't hit like these do. So if you like some onions and you like pickles, you should definitely give these a try. It's just been such a transition since giving birth and since getting married. And, my life has just did a complete 180. And I feel like as much as I feel settled into motherhood and marriage, there's some days where I'm just like, bro, I low-key just want to go to work. And I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. I feel like there's just certain things that us as mothers aren't so vocal about. And maybe it's a controversial topic for sure. We might feel like we will get judged for talking about it. But it's like I told y'all earlier, I'm just going to be real, raw, and open. And if y'all are like me, you will respect that. You'll like that. All right, so I need to get dinner going soon. I think I'm going to do like a hamburger helper, but homemade. I've made that quite a few times and it turns out usually really good. So I think I'm gonna make that. Tomorrow's my husband's birthday, so I gotta run to the store tonight after he gets home and get a few things for that, and I gotta get a couple other things that aren't for that. I am not working out tonight because my arms and my back, I don't really remember what I did, but I did something. And so I'm pretty dang sore up top. So I'm not doing any workouts tonight. It's definitely going to be like a rest day, a chill day, and we'll probably find like a movie or something to watch. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. Y'all, that was tragic. I am so glad that this did not snap. Praise the Lord. Wow. Yeah, so welcome to the garden. Yeah, I got a couple tomato plants out here. Cucumber, which is going to be like a pickling cucumber. I'm super excited for that. Kind of a sad story about what happened to the first one. This is this is the third, I think the third time I planted it. But the second one, baby girl ripped out the leaves. And so that pretty much stunted the growth. So I just had to start fresh. And then next to it, I have a jalapeno, which I'm excited for that as well. Some wildflowers. I have no idea what they're doing in there. Like, they've been in there for probably going on like 3 months now, and they're just looking not very good. My cilantro sprung up. Finally, this is like my fourth time planting it out here, and praise the Lord, it finally turned into cilantro. And then I have some basil as well, which is flourishing. And I didn't know it, but basil, when you plant it next to tomato plants, is actually supposed to protect the tomato plants from certain pests. So this one, poor guy. The leaves look all stressed because that happened. I'm so sorry, you guys. Yeah, I'm one of those, whatever, call me a weirdo. I talk to my plants, okay? They are alive. They're living. But yeah, so this is a cherry tomato plant. I actually got it at Dollar Tree, believe it or not. This thing is going strong. I'm just waiting for the flowers to start blooming because there is flowers. I don't know if you can see those. A couple flowers there. This one here, I'm going to have to get a trellis soon or a leader because, yeah, this one is going to get massive. This one is supposed to get, I think 6 to 8 feet. This is a big rainbow heirloom variety. So I am super duper excited for this. The only thing I'm a little concerned about is how much sun we get on our balcony, because even though our window is south facing, I think because of all the trees around us, we just don't get like hours of sun like the tomato plants and like most of the plants that I planted need. So I'm gonna have to work a miracle for this one. I'm not too sure how the fruit's gonna be or anything like that, but I guess we'll see. It's still early. We probably get like maybe 4 hours of direct sunlight on our balcony. I'm really not sure. So I'm gonna make my husband a buttermilk pound cake for his birthday, and I'm super excited to make it. I haven't made a pound cake in so long, and this one's gonna be made in a loaf pan. I was thinking about doing one in a bundt pan, but honestly, we don't need all that cake. I would end up having to go around to the neighbors and offer them some pound cake. Or I guess I could just freeze it. I could slice it and freeze it, but whatever. I'm just going to do a loaf because that's more reasonably sized for us. He's not a big dessert fan. Like, he likes ice cream, but he usually just goes for vanilla ice cream. So I figured a pound cake would be the perfect kind of dessert because it's obviously it is a dessert, but it's not like super duper sweet or anything like that. So I think he'll really like that. And then I think I'm also going to surprise him with waffle breakfast, but I think I'm going to put like funfetti sprinkles inside of the waffle batter. He loves waffles. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that. And then I have something planned for us to do. I don't really know what he's thinking. But obviously I'm going to have to check in with him when he gets home and figure out what it is he wants to do. So his birthday is this Saturday, which is tomorrow. And then my birthday is next Friday. So our birthdays are super close, which I love. All right, you guys, so it's my husband's birthday. We are about to go to a nature center. So I just wanted to show you guys my outfit. I actually just got this at Target. They're having a huge Mother's Day sale. It's like 40% off. Pretty much all the women's clothes. So I got this super duper cute jean skirt. I'm absolutely loving it. This is my first jean skirt I've ever had. And then I got this super cute little ruffled at the bottom tank to go with it. And I think it's just super cute. So we're gonna head out and we're just gonna have a good, relaxed day celebrating his birthday.